this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Yeah, we probably could change that to John not ready in his chair, because clearly I should just take his name out of the lower thirds. It should just be me, because who knows when John's gonna be here. The desk is way too high today. I gotta lower this. There we go, that's better. Hey, here we go. All right, yeah, John's not here yet, of course. He texted me to tell me to leave the door open. He's running late. He'll be here, don't worry about it. It's all good. Well, yeah, John not ready in his chair. John is also not wearing a suit and telling me what to do, despite what you may see in the chat. We all know that's you, Laura. You can stop with the charade now. It's not even funny. Nobody thinks it's clever. Anyway. I spent some money today. Didn't want to. Wasn't planning on it. But the Buffalo Ska Fest returns next year with our friends in Riot Squad Media. We don't know who's playing yet. That has not been announced. I am not privy to that information, so I do not know. But that's going to happen Saturday, July 13th, 2024 at Buffalo Ironworks, a new venue this year. They were at Mohawk last year. This sold the place out. It was just an incredibly great, like, it was 10 bands, and like it didn't feel like a 10-band show. You know, sometimes you get these gigs and it's like, oh man, I gotta sit through all these bands. But no, it didn't feel like that at all, man. There was 10 ska bands, and just, it was an amazing time. So I want to shout out to Riot Squad Media and tell you that tickets are on sale right now for Buffalo Ska Fest, Saturday, July 13th, 2024. The lineup will be announced in January. The early bird tickets are on sale now. You need to get them soon. They are almost gone, which is why I grabbed mine today. I really, really, really did not want to spend that kind of money, but hey, there it is. And, you know, so I spent the money. I bought 2 tickets. I don't even have a plan. I know I'm going. That's all that really matters. Last year, I bought 2 tickets. The person that was supposed to take the other ticket didn't end up being able to go, and John ended up going. But of course, as John does, John was late. John showed up like 5 bands in. He missed all our friends. But he did get to see some really, really good ska bands, really cool ska bands. So I had so much fun last year that when they announced the tickets, I was like, oh man, I really don't want to spend this money. But then I spent the money because, I mean, it's a good time. It's going to be a good time if you're into ska and you're in Buffalo. Definitely head over to the Buffalo Ironworks Facebook page or the Riot Squad Media Facebook page and find that ticket link. Go buy them. They're $30 pre-sale right now. They call it the blind early bird tickets because you don't know who's playing. You're just buying tickets. Last year was headlined by Mephistopheles. We've seen a lot of the bands that Riot Squad brings to their shows, including bands like, the Camp Punksylvania stuff. So you've got like Bad Cop, and War on Women and bands like that. I think Suicide Machines were on there last year. This year, I should say. But it's gonna be a great time. So if you got the money right now, I would drop the money right now because, as they say, this show will in fact sell out. It sold out last year. It's gonna sell out again this year. Definitely check that out. I've got a busy month coming up. In that a week from now, actually, I want to say right now, all of Laura's evil acts got to her. She's in jail. I want to say right now that I don't know if or when the ThinkSoJoE show is going to happen next week. I don't know if it's going to happen, if it's going to be, and if it does, if it's going to be on Wednesday, if it's going to be on Tuesday, it might be on Monday. I don't know. I don't know. Because I kind of didn't plan things through, and I am leaving for Detroit Thursday night. So my Thursday night plans may have to get moved to Wednesday night. And if that happens, then this might have to get moved to Tuesday or Monday, possibly Monday. But I don't know for sure. Stay tuned to facebook.com/official ThinkSoJoE for scheduling updates, because I don't know for sure if or when this show is going to air next week. We will definitely be here in 2 weeks with Shambles. So that's something. That is definitely going to happen. But I am in Detroit next weekend. I'm going to see Metallica again. My last Metallica shows for this year. Jasmine says she's hosting the show next week. It's covered. Going to my last Metallica shows for the year up in Detroit next Friday and Sunday. And I never grabbed myself a water. Yeah, going to see Metallica. And then after that, when I get back, the Saturday after that, the 18th, The Living Brain Dead Shambles, Mainbreaker, Abandoned Trains. That's a Tudor Lounge, 6:30 p.m. doors for that one. It's going to be a killer show. And then the following week after that, I'm putting this DJ controller that I've been using every week on the show to play the music, putting it to work. Because we're doing the MTV era at Stamps. That's my first DJ set in front of people I don't know in like 20 years. So I should probably start practicing, working on that, getting ready to go and do that. So that is my month of November right now. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you. Meant to come out on Saturday and see Bighorn Sheep. I was just swamped with work. Couldn't get out. So, seemed like it looked like a good show. Looked like a good time. I didn't get out at all for Halloween, which meant I didn't have to find a costume, which was great. So I got to, I was working and playing video games and whatnot. So I did not get out for Halloween, didn't get to dress up, didn't get to do anything. The only time I even went outside at all yesterday was to get my DoorDash order. And I wasn't going to DoorDash, but I was like, oh man, I'm fucking hungry and I have no food in the house. So ended up having to DoorDash. But I Instacarted today, so now I have food in the house. We're good. DJ 40-year-old dad of 1. Yeah, sure. Why not? Dad of 3, if you're counting my music children. Had a conversation with Jasmine just last night about the dating ages of the ages of people I would date, because my rule is they have to be closer to my age than my actual daughter's age. And Jasmine's like, what about me? I'm like, no, that would be like, that would be too old. I mean, not too old, you know what I mean? But like, that would limit me too much, I guess, is probably what I want to say. Yeah, 40-year-old dad of 1. I mean, I appreciate being called 40. I am beyond that at this point. I'm not as old as John tells people I am, but that was worded so wrong. Yeah, right. No, exactly. I that's why I corrected myself almost immediately. But yeah, that's my month of November. I'm super busy. I'm going to see limit my dating age to Jazzy's age. Nah, that's too young. That's too young. Yeah, but I'm also November 22nd. I'm going to see Bush. I didn't get to see them back in their heyday, so hey, why not? Opportunity came up and somebody wanted to go, and I was like, yo, I'll go with you. Let's go. And then I ended up buying 3 tickets because I'm like, John will drive us. So, you know what the craziest part about John being super late today is? John got his car back. We spent like a half an hour or so, maybe longer, like trying to install his new headlight onto his car last week so he'd be able to get his car back on the road and drive. Buy our merch.thinksojoe.com. Pick it up. You can get your Wayne's World style shirts and your Ask John shirts. If Laura was dating 5 years younger or older than me. So there's this like rule that I've seen on the internet before, and it's like what ages can you date without it being creepy? And it's, you know, what's the youngest you could date without it being creepy? And it's like half your age plus 7, right? So for me would be, let's see, I'm 41, so that's 20 and a half. So like 27, I could theoretically date without it being creepy, according to the internet. Half your age plus 7. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I could probably get away with 27 without it being creepy, but then like I'm more comfortable with like 30 and older. So, you know, but I which is crazy because that half your age plus 7 was actually like pretty close to like closer to my age than my kid's age. So Laura's wife is younger than her by 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Probably like 5 years has been the most. Maybe more. Let me see. My ex-wife, she's 30, so that was like 4 years. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. This is Laura the cradle robber because her wife's younger by 3 years. Yeah. I don't know, but no, I've seen that half your age plus 7, and I've used that calculation before. How, you know, for me, it's like I wanted to, like, closer to my age to my daughter's age is because, like, I don't want to make it awkward for her that I'm dating somebody that's that close to her age. So, you know, it'd be kind of weird, right? I don't know. It's like, you ever see 8 Mile? Where Eminem's mom is dating the dude that went to high school with him. Like, I don't want to be, I'm not going to be that dad, you know, like, oh, hey, your friend's cute, you know, not going to be that dad, you know. But yeah, we were having that conversation last night. I forgot how we got on that subject. Well, yeah, I guess because Laura mentioned 1 kid, but yeah, technically 1 kid, officially 1 kid. But a couple of other people who look up to me as a father figure, which Ashton used to be the social media intern on this show, and he's going to be a dad soon. So I get to be grandpa without actually continuing on this bloodline. So, you know, my kid's not planning on having any kids. So there's that. Where the hell is John? Anyway, yeah. So I actually watched a movie the other night. I'm a rock star. I better have 20 kids. No comment. Anyway, I actually watched a movie this week, a new movie at that. Which is weird. Like, I don't watch movies ever, but I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch like all the theory channels, like Game Theory and Food Theory and Film Theory, whatever you call it. I watch all those channels, and the dude, Matt Pat, that runs those channels. No, I did not watch Home Alone 5. Nobody in their right mind has ever watched Home Alone 5. But the dude who hosts those channels, Matt Pat, he did a video where he's done a lot of videos in the past about the video game franchise Five Nights at Freddy's. And he revealed this week, after the movie was released, that he is in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that just released. It's available on Peacock, and apparently it's in theaters. Don't ask me how I know that. And he was basically like going over filming his scene in the video that I watched. And so it was like, I kind of want to see his scene. At least, I'm going to put on the movie. This was my plan. I was going to put on the movie because I was going to bed. I wasn't planning on staying up watching anything. I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie up until Matt Pat's scene, and then I'll put on something else. And then by the time it got to his scene, it's like, oh, hey, I'm actually invested in this movie, and I'm going to finish watching this movie now. So for Halloween, I actually watched a horror movie, I guess, is what that would be classified as. Or a thriller. I don't know what do you classify that as. It's a video game adaptation, but it's a horror video game franchise. I thought, from what I know of the video game franchise, I'm like, oh fuck, this movie's gonna be full of fucking jump scares and shit. But it wasn't. So really got invested in it. It was actually pretty good. So if you're thinking of watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, yeah, go ahead. You probably should. I don't know. All I know, it is November, and I can start watching Christmas movies now. I haven't, but I could. And of course, every year I start with the same movie when I do start watching Christmas movies, and that is, where is it? I just rearranged all of the, I didn't rearrange anything, actually. My record shelf here got, stuff got moved around so I could fit. Where the fuck is this? Here it is. So I could fit more records in. But the first film the first Christmas movie I watch, Jasmine is seeing fake accounts for the movie characters, and it's really cringy. I'm sure the first Christmas movie I always watch every year is Home Alone. This is not the Home Alone soundtrack. Actually, Home Alone and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, written and produced by John Hughes, directed by Chris Columbus, and it's got stuff from John Williams from the film on here, so I guess this is the Home Alone soundtrack. I tried listening to this the day I got it, because it came out a couple of weeks ago. Tried listening to this the day I got it, and like, I got halfway through the first song, and I'm like, I can't do it yet. But it is now November. It has snowed here, so it is definitely now time to start watching Christmas movies. And I'm going to start at some point with Home Alone. Home Alone 2, of course. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Tell me your favorite Christmas movie in the chat. Jasmine wants to know where Home Alone 5 is available. I believe it's on Disney Plus. I think. It's not called Home Alone 5, though. Let's see. We're going to go on Just Watch. I'm pretty sure it's on Disney Plus. And that one is called Home Alone, The Holiday Heist. And according to Just Watch, it is, in fact, available on Disney Plus. So if you want to listen to Laura and you want to go watch Home Alone 5, Home Alone, The Holiday Heist, it is on Disney Plus. I believe all 5 Home Alone films are on Disney Plus. That is, if you acknowledge any past the first 2, which nobody in their right mind does. We don't count Home Alones 3, 4, and 5. They don't exist in most people's worlds. I don't understand why Laura's always, Home Alone 5. Anyway. I mean, I do understand why Laura's always like Home Alone 5. It's because she's a troll, but, it is what it is. But yeah, I always watch the Home Alone movies first. I was looking through my voodoo movies last night. I'm like, what do I want to watch? 6. When the hell was there a 6th? They should have stopped at 2. I don't know why there's a 6th now. Jeez. I think they're all on Disney Plus. I think Disney has the rights to that now. But yeah, I always watch Home Alone 2, Jingle All the Way, which I just bought, I think, last year or the year before. The Santa Claus is usually in my list. I like a lot of, Christmas TV specials, right? So I like, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon, the TV special cartoon. That Jim Carrey movie, no. And John left Jill's house over an hour ago, and he's still not here yet. Or he's here and he's just waiting for the song break to come in because it's so late. Because I thought I heard him out there, but I guess not. I don't know. Maybe it was my cats. What else? So and I know the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. I know Jasmine Jasmine and I are fans of one of the actresses from that film, but me more for her musical things than anything she's acted in. Home Alone 5 was a TV special. Are you sure about that? Were you sure it wasn't just a direct-to-DVD sequel like the other Home Alones? What the fuck else do I like? The Flintstones Christmas stuff, like a Muppet Christmas Carol. That's a good one, right? I don't know. I don't feel Christmassy yet, though, because I'm like, Jill says It's a Wonderful Life. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life. I've done a video about It's a Wonderful Life and Things You Might Not Know video. You can go and you can watch that. It's about how nobody had seen It's a Wonderful Life until a copyright lapse. And then all the networks were like, ooh, free content. And literally, the movie, whoever owned the rights to that movie, It's a Wonderful Life, they let it lapse and it went into public domain. And so all the TV networks were like, ooh, free holiday content. And started airing that movie, and it became a holiday tradition that way, as opposed to it being it being a good movie. But not saying that it's not a good movie. I've never seen it. I can't judge. It's obviously a classic, and obviously it is one of the most parodied Christmas films there is. That said, I haven't seen it, but the reason that everybody knows it is because it fell into the public domain, and all the television networks were like, hey, we're just going to air that instead of paying for content. Cindy Lou Who grew up to be the lead singer of a rock band. Of course, Jasmine's referencing the Pretty Reckless, one of my favorite bands, one of the bands that got me through my divorce, for sure. Band I got to see with Brian one time at the Rapids Theater way back in the day. But yeah, I don't know what else. I do love Christmas movies. I really do. Christmas music too, at appropriate times, but right now doesn't feel, I know everybody's like, oh, Halloween's over, it's Christmas time, right? That's the consensus on the internet right now. Halloween's over, it's Christmas time. Begin the great thawing of Mariah Carey, right? For me, I don't feel like it's Christmas time just yet, as much as I like to pick on Jasmine and tell her it's only 54 days until Christmas, 53, whatever it is. 53 days, what is it, 53 days now until Christmas? 54? 54. I thought it was the second for some reason. It's the first. 54 days until Christmas. It doesn't feel that close to Christmas for me right now. And I think a lot of that is that, like, I still have a vacation coming up. Like, I'm out of town next weekend. I'm going to see Metallica, which feels like a summer thing. I think because, like, the last few times I've seen Metallica, actually every time I've seen Metallica in the last 2 years has been, like, in a warm climate or in the summer. So it feels like I'm going to see Metallica. It must still be summer, even though it literally snowed yesterday. Laura, I will watch Home Alone 5 for $1,000. You give me $1,000, I'll watch that movie. That's probably what it would take to get me to sit there and watch that and acknowledge that this movie exists, even though it is literally on my screen right now that this movie exists and that it's available on Disney Plus. But yeah, you pay me $1,000, I'll watch the movie, I'll do your quiz. So instead of watching Christmas content this morning, I put on The Wedding Singer. I'm like, I just want something I could fall asleep to. And of course, I love The Wedding Singer, so I didn't end up falling asleep to it. I ended up watching the whole damn thing. And I was like wide awake. I'm like, fuck, like I got a podcast to do today. I need to sleep at some point. And then like I put on Mythbusters and I got through like 3 episodes of that before I finally fell asleep. So yeah. I'm awake though. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me, I know Jill said It's a Wonderful Life. Tell me in the chat your favorite Christmas movies. Your favorite Christmas songs too. Let's talk. What's your favorite and least favorite Christmas song? Because I know somebody who absolutely hated the song Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. We should do a watch party feature on Disney Plus for Home Alone 5. When Laura gives me $1,000, we could do that. I will watch that movie for $1,000. Jasmine says Hippopotamus for Christmas is her favorite Christmas song. That's a good song, actually. That's a real, that's a fun song. Christmas Candy is a neat little tune, too. I'm very partial to Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. Is one of my favorite Christmas songs. Last Christmas by Wham is an amazing song. I don't care what anybody says. Rest in peace, George Michael. I was actually on my way to visit a friend for Christmas listening to that song when I found out George Michael died. So, Fairy Tale of New York is the best Christmas song. Jingle Bell Stupid, POTUS Triple X. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. That's definitely a good song. I don't know what my least favorite Christmas song is. Like I just like Christmas songs in general. So I can't listen to them like all year round though. Like I gotta be in the Christmas spirit, and right now, like I am 2 weeks out from Metallica. I'm 3 weeks out from. I'm a week and a half out from Metallica. 2.5 weeks out from my next show with Living Brain Dead. 3.5 weeks out from this MTV DJ thing I'm doing that I gotta actually practice and learn what I'm doing and figure, kind of come up with some semblance of a plan to do that. So I'm not really thinking about listening to Christmas music and putting up a tree and all that stuff right now. I don't have room for a tree right now, which is why I didn't put up the Halloween tree this year, even though I wanted to. I gotta definitely make some room in here to do that. Least favorite is Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of people hate TSO. I'm indifferent. I think it's okay. I have no qualms about, like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, ooh, Trans-Siberian Orchestra's at the arena, I gotta go. Like, I'm not gonna be that. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Laura hates that song. Okay. Let the thawing of Mariah Carey begin. I saw somebody did an AI generated images of Mariah Carey being thawed out for the Christmas season because it's that time. Speaking of that time, it is that time to play some music, and we got some friends who are having their debut show this Saturday night at the Evening Star Concert Hall and venue in Niagara Falls. And the band is called Beneath the Wayside. They are having their first show this Saturday night, along with Fooled by Eve, Cobra Tits, Combat Gala, and Halations. With Debbie is Adopted as a vendor. I met Debbie, actually, at Music is Art. She was vending right next to my friends in Hell Ever After. So she sells some cool stuff. Go check that out. That's Saturday, November 4th. Doors at 6 p.m. Ages 18 plus. $10 pre-sale tickets are available right now at purplepass.com/beneath. Doors are at 6 p.m. That's at Evening Star Concert Hall, 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Niagara Falls, 14304. And you can keep updated on FTMP events at ftmpevents.com. And we're going to play a song now from Beneath the Wayside. And this song is called Roscoe on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
It rains down on me. Confusions, illusions, they won't let me see. Deafened and numb, think I lost my way. Broken dreams, what it seems, caught in the undertow. Now is the time to believe. Takes you right down to your knees. It's your time to shine. Put in the time, slow, learn to fly.
That was Beneath the Wayside, the song called Roscoe on all WNY Think So Joe show. I have no idea where John is. Jill said he left her house at 5:15. It is 6:35 now. It does not take an hour and 40 minutes to get here, so I have an hour and 20 minutes, whatever it's been. So I have no idea where he is. I have another co-host around here somewhere. Come here. Come here. He's shy. He doesn't want to get in the chair. John's almost here, he says. Come here. Oh, boy. There you go. Snowball's going to be my co-host till John gets here. Yeah. Yeah, Snowball's going to be the co-host till John gets here. He says yes, he's almost here. So... Jill says she's calling him. He's on the way. He'll be here. I don't know what's taking him, why it is taking him so long. The weather is not that bad. Yes, this is Snowball the third right here. Snowball 3. He decided, I went out to see if John was here, and I didn't see John, so I was like, I'm just going to bring Snowball back to co-host. So... John's going to get here, and his chair's going to be covered in cat fur. And that'll be his own damn fault. Actually, the funny thing is, when John gets here, he's probably going to be looking for Snowball to pet him. And he'll get back here, and Snowball will be in his chair. Look at him, he's making himself comfortable now. He's just gonna... Jasmine says you look handsome, buddy. Come on. Laura pretending to be me. I can't even... Oh, it's me and John. That's what the thumbnail is. John is 4 minutes away, according to Jill. So... I don't know, we'll find out what took John so long when he gets here. And if he can wrestle the chair away from Snowball, who is making himself comfortable right now. He is about to curl himself up in this chair and just chill. John's going to have to either stand or move him. Oh, he's getting ready for belly rubs. You can't see it on camera. Oh, he had to run home. That explains it. Yeah, John can stand. Snowball's got... Snowball's taking his chair now. Snowball's getting belly rubs. He's like, I ain't going nowhere. This cat loves his belly rubs. Oh, there he goes. He's back up now. Yeah, well, you know. Snowball needed... I needed a co-host, and Snowball was... looking for an excuse to come back here. So he gets to co-host. Here, you want your microphone? You want the mic? See if he can... He won't say anything. Snowball. He's just nudging the microphone. Snowball's far more interesting. He's more interesting than John, you're saying? He's got just about as much to say. I'm holding the microphone up to him. He's not saying anything right now. Yeah, he's not saying much. Oh, it doesn't help that it's muted. Trying to see if we can pick him up purring or anything. He's nuzzling the microphone. Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about Christmas movies or music or something. I don't know. We'll wait for John to get back and he can stand up, and because Snowball ain't giving up this chair anytime soon. John's on his way. I don't know where the hell he is. He had to run home, I guess, after he left. He did text me, say, hey, just leave the door open. Usually when he says just leave the door open, he's 5 or 10 minutes late, not 40. But John's going to get back. and John will get here and we'll get his thoughts on Christmas music and movies, because we talked about that in the first segment. Snowball just gave up the chair. Yeah, John, what the fuck? Anyway, Snowball just gave up the chair. He's sniffing around the studio now. Hail Hydra. I was watching a video last night, and it was about banned cartoons, and they were talking about Captain America and Hydra, and how Hydra was originally written as literally being the Nazis. And like, instead of Hail Hydra, they were literally saying Heil Hitler. So literally, like, Hydra is an analog for the Nazi Party, but because they didn't want to use the actual Nazis in, like, the actual Nazi Party in Captain America, it got changed to Hydra. Jill wants to know, favorite Christmas snack? I just like a nice hot mug of hot chocolate, and you put marshmallows in it, and you put a candy cane in it. It's the best. It's so simple, and it's so pure, and it's nice. It's relaxing. It's, I don't know, reminds you of home, I guess. I don't know. That's the closest thing to a Christmas snack I can think of. I don't know. When it gets to this time of year, though, I am all about pumpkin pie. Hydra was a research division of the Nazis, but they changed the storyline where Hydra turned on the Nazi for world domination. Now that makes sense. Okay. Little Debbie trees. Okay, I could get down some Little Debbie trees. John needs to bake us cookies for band practice. John needs to bake us Christmas cookies. Make up for how late he is for the show. What's everybody else's favorite Christmas snack? We're talking Christmas stuff now, because it is November. It is past Halloween, which means it is now officially Christmas season. It's 54 days until Christmas. If anybody's looking to buy me anything. Greatest Christmas treat is deviled eggs. Okay. Is that specifically a Christmas food? Because I'm pretty sure that's not just a Christmas food. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is. I don't know. I feel like that's more of a summer thing. Personally. I don't know. Pumpkin pie, favorite Christmas snack, Laura says. Those little square pretzels with Reese's Pieces and chocolate drizzle. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get, yeah, those are good. Yeah, I am a sucker for pumpkin pie. I was like, I had to Instacart today because I've had no food in my house for the last day. So I had to Instacart, and I'm like, well, do I want to order from Tops or do I want to order from Wegmans? And I ended up ordering from Wegmans just because they weren't sure if Tops would have pumpkin pie in stock, fresh baked, at the store pumpkin pie. John Johnson says, my grandma made the best deviled eggs for our family Christmas parties until she passed away. Okay, so you associate it with Christmas. It's not necessarily a Christmas food. I associate that more with summertime. Name 3 Christmas things starting with M. Okay. Let's see. Christmas music, Christmas movies. I don't know, one more. Christmas mayhem. I don't fucking know. What am I, John? You're asking me to name 3 things now? That's John's thing. Speaking of John, I just heard a door. Snowball's not sitting in John's chair anymore, so...
I found my replacement.
Yeah, I found your replacement.
I was like, where is he?
I said that John would be looking for Snowball when he got here.
Oh,
God. And then your mic's already on, I think. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to mute you while you put it on so it's not making all that noise.
This is the latest I've ever been.
This is the latest you ever been. You made me sit here and talk about Christmas for 45 minutes. So we were talking about favorite Christmas.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, I got a Milky Way. We were
It's all in the
talking.
mix.
We were talking about Christmas because now Halloween is over. We can back up now. We just got to make sure we're not running over Snowball. He's right behind me here. I see his tail in the shot. Anyway, we were talking about Christmas, so you got to catch up now. Favorite Christmas movie, favorite Christmas song, least favorite Christmas song, favorite Christmas treat, food-wise.
So let's start with the first question. What's the first question?
Favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, Christmas Vacation.
Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. All right, favorite Christmas song.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock. What version of Jingle Bell Rock? Because there's multiples. Who sings your favorite version of Jingle Bell Rock? Because I know who sings mine.
I don't know.
My favorite is Hall & Oates.
All notes?
Hall & Oates Jingle Bell Rock is my favorite version of Jingle Bell Rock.
I'm going to go Elvis.
Elvis? Okay. I think I might have that over here.
I'm not. She's still on this Home Alone 5.
She's been on the Home Alone 5 thing since we started talking about this.
Okay, what's the next question?
Least favorite Christmas song.
Shit. Let's think.
There it is.
Least favorite.
Okay, Jingle Bell Rock is not on Elvis Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas. I can confirm that.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing.
There's no Christmas song you like absolutely hate. Like as soon as it comes on, you're like, no, change this. No?
Hippopotamus? Maybe?
Okay. And your favorite Christmas treat?
Treat?
Yeah, like food.
Cookies.
Cookies. Okay. I was just telling Jill that because you're so late for the show, you need to bake us cookies for band practice.
What?
Yeah, you need to bake us Christmas cookies for band practice.
You guys max on legs and now I'm gonna make cookies to cheer everybody up.
That's your punishment for being late and making me do 45 minutes of this show by myself.
That was only 40 minutes, okay.
Anyway, Laura says John Taylor Swift has a Christmas song.
I had to run back home because my mom borrowed a car for like an hour and she left something in my car, so.
Okay.
Yeah, she left her a jacket. So I was like, she needs it. She wants to go out. I don't know why she doesn't put a hoodie on, just go out.
Right. Laura's in jail, by the way, because of Jay the Skeleton. Jill says she ain't eating your Christmas cookies.
Why not? Hey, I made those brownies pretty good.
And Jasmine points out that Taylor Swift has like 3 Christmas songs. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Jingle Bell Rock, not on Elvis Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas. What's on this Home Alone one anyway? I just had this out a few minutes ago. Jump Up Records. So before that. I find this record I literally just had out. Here it is. What? I don't even know what's on this. All Alone on Christmas, Darlene Love, A Holly Jolly Christmas as performed by Alan Jackson, the Fox Albert Choir, My Christmas Tree, bunch of John Williams, TLC Sleigh Ride. She's asking you your favorite Christmas song. You already said your favorite Christmas song was Jingle Bell Rock. Atlantic Star, Silver Bells, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Christmas All Over Again. Okay. Southside Johnny Lyon, Please Come Home for Christmas. That's a good one. Mel Torme, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Got some good music on this Home Alone compilation soundtrack thingy. And there's another Christmas record over here. Here it is. I have a Motown Christmas, which is, geez, there's a lot on here. The Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, The Temptations, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, The Jackson 5 again. Stevie, oh, it just repeats. It's all the same bands over and over again.
Favorite stocking stuffer? Not to be, well, if it's candy, Reese's.
Reese's is good for any occasion.
Yeah.
Do they do Cadbury cream eggs for Christmas time? I know they do them for Easter and Halloween. I don't know if they do them for Christmas. I love Cadbury cream eggs. Well, for Halloween, they're called Cadbury Scream eggs, and the cream is green. But he's just watching the lights in the background, just watching Snowball like his shadow.
Come on, join the show, buddy.
Oh, he was up. He was in your chair. He was like getting on camera. He's like, you don't have a lap.
Hi, buddy.
Laura wants you to ask Jay the Skeleton where the new video is. Speaking of new videos, there is a new Living Brain Dead video up of us playing Darkest Parts of Me from our last show at Evening Star. It went up yesterday. It was scheduled, and I completely forgot about it, so I did not promote it at all. So if you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out on the Living Brain Dead YouTube channel.
Popped on mine, so I was like, oh.
It didn't pop on mine. I'm like, why? Like, once I realized, oh shit, we put out a new video yesterday. I'm like looking at it, looking for it. It's not in my recommended at all. I'm seeing like old videos from like, you know, before you were in the band pop up. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the new video that we literally just put up yesterday? Why is that not in my feed? But yeah, that's available now. So you can go check that out.
Good boy.
Cadbury does these like mini snowball things. I don't know. I like my cream eggs any time of year. I wish they were available all year round. I'd eat them all the time. I'd be even more fat than I am now. Fairy Tale of New York by Christy McCollum and the Pogues is Johnny Mercury's favorite Christmas song. Yeah. I got some Christmas-themed albums over here, you know.
Did you do trick-or-treating?
I did not do trick-or-treat. I never do trick-or-treating.
I mean, did you hand out candy?
No, my landlady does all that. Like, I did not walk outside yesterday until, like, it was like 9:30 and I DoorDashed. Because I didn't have any food in the house. So it's like, yo, I gotta eat. I'm hungry and I don't want to eat anything. Like, I have food, but I have food that I want to, like, save until, like, my usual time that I eat. Which is, like, 3:30 in the morning. So I was like, I have food, but I don't have food that I want to eat. So I ordered from Mighty.
Yeah.
And
Mighty does DoorDash?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I DoorDash from Mighty all the time. It's like you get a good meal for under $20. But it's like I need to start saving money, so I needed to Instacart today so that I'm not DoorDashing again this week, you know. Especially like I'm out of town next weekend. So
What did Jill say?
Jill said she'll be right back.
Okay. Johnny got good treats.
Tastes. Johnny got good tastes. I think she's
taste?
talking to Johnny Mercury though.
Oh, okay. Johnny, where is Joey?
Nitro.
Nitro. Is it Johnny Nitro?
It's right, but he's Joey Mercury instead of Joey. I don't fucking know. I'm confused. He's Johnny Mercury instead of Joey Mercury, and yeah. Anyway,
That was his tag team partner.
right. But I digress. This isn't Botchamania. Sorry. Anyway, fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and it slipped my mind. But yeah, I'm out of town next week, so. Which I've already told them, and you're probably hearing this for the first time. I don't know if or when this show is airing next week.
Oh, what?
I don't know if or when this show is airing next week because I can't do band practice on Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday. I can do it tomorrow. I can't do next Thursday.
I can't do next Thursday either.
Oh, good. So we'll figure it out then.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Because your nails. Wow, John, your nails look a lot like Jay the Skeleton's. It is pretty suspicious that we never see the two of you in the same place at the same time.
No. You don't. It's practically my twin.
It's weird we never
I
see
was
you.
in the same room with him yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Prove it.
I don't have any proof.
He doesn't have any proof. So we just got to take you at your word that you were in the same room with him yesterday. I think you're in the same room with him right now because I think you two are the same person.
No.
He says no.
No. I don't even look like him.
Yeah, okay. John doesn't look like Jay the Skeleton. I mean, even last week, you guys were like both here, but you weren't both in the studio at the same time. I did not see you guys at the same time, even though you were both here. It's a little suspicious.
Is it? Really?
Are we doing the all-night Santa video game marathon again? Probably. I don't think I've actually done a gaming stream since then, so yeah, probably.
But no, I am not the same person.
Okay.
You guys don't believe me. I know.
Laura believes you. Said John and
Thank you,
Jay the
Laura.
Skeleton can't be the same person.
Can't stand each other.
John and Jay have different eye colors, she
Yes.
points out. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Because there's no way
a sign there.
because there's no way to change your eye color. Anyway. Jasmine wants to know where were you really and says contacts. Yeah.
No, we're not the same person.
Anyway, Johnny asked about the all-night Santa video game marathon. Yeah, I like doing those. I've done it a couple of years in a row now, where I'll pull up the NORAD Santa tracker and I'll just play video games on Twitch and update you on where Santa is until I have to inevitably stop playing and go to work. So, because Santa, me and Santa are the only people who are working New Year's Eve.
No, we gotta.
Christmas Eve, rather.
All we gotta do is Christmas episode. We gotta wear ugly sweaters.
Ugly sweaters. I got one of those somewhere.
You're going to Metallica. That's why you're going out of town, right?
I am. Yeah, I'll be in Detroit next weekend. So
And I will be in Rochester.
cool. What you doing in Rochester?
Show.
What show?
Microwave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm leaving for Detroit on Thursday, so I'd already.
Kind of just worked out well then. Just figure out a different day to practice.
Yeah, I put it in the group chat earlier, but nobody responded. So
Hi, buddy.
yeah, we'll discuss it tomorrow. We'll figure it out. So that's why I said, like, I don't know if we're doing this Wednesday next week, if we're doing this like a different day, because I know like Tuesdays are tough for you. So probably end up having to be Monday if we practiced on Wednesday, or I don't fucking know what's happening. So we'll keep you posted on Facebook.com/official ThinkSoJoE. So stay tuned. We will keep you updated on when or if this show. Jill saw your Pepsi.
Shit. Wait, I didn't leave it there, did I?
She saw the one you're drinking right now.
Oh, yeah, Pepsi. Shit, I've been caught.
And it's the choice of a new generation.
It's my choice.
Anyway, we're gonna play some music. I don't know what we're playing. Let me see. We're playing. Okay, so this show is happening at the Bug Jar in Rochester on Saturday night.
Bug jar.
So if you're not going to the Evening Star in Niagara Falls on Saturday night for the previous band Beneath the Wayside's debut show, you can go check out One Time Weekend, the innovative Shred Funk Connecticut Quartet, bringing driving grooves with a melodic and progressive edge to the universe. And on this show with them is Kids in the Basement, one of Rochester's favorite party bands. Prepare for their high-energy rock riffs and groovy jams. And Alex Vine, which is members of Access Indigo. That is also $10 advance tickets. It's $15 at the door. The advance tickets, only with advance tickets you could get in if you're under 21, 18 to 20. With advance tickets available at bugjar.com until 12:30 p.m. the day of the show. Otherwise, 21 and up. And this is Kids in the Basement. I'm lost now. Kids in the Basement. This song is called, let's say Tijuana. I can't even fucking read from here. I need glasses, I think.
Tijuana.
This song's called Tijuana on All WNY. Think So Joe Show.
You say you don't wanna visit Tijuana, 'cause the drama, it will follow you on down tonight.
Sing it.
Seabreeze, poop in the kids' pool. Seabreeze, hate all your friends. Seabreeze, don't get shit.
That was Kids in the Basement.
Kids in the Basement.
Yes.
That's pretty long.
It was a long song, but it was really good.
You said it was one of their short songs.
I think it might have been one of their shorter ones. It's probably why
They got
I picked
longer than that?
it. Probably. I mean, some of these bands that sound like that, they've got really long songs. So they're not punk bands, man. They don't do 3-minute songs.
No, not like us. Just watched The Living Brain Dead. John, you were great. Thank you. Thank you.
Johnny Mercury says he wants to go back to Chicago. He misses his second home. He wants his daughter to experience a Hawks game at the United Center. I was thinking of Chicago next year, because Metallica's playing 4 U.S. cities next year. That's it.
Really?
4 U.S. cities, and I don't think they did much more this year. Honestly,
Are they taking more of a break?
No, they're playing Europe the first half of the year. They're playing 3 cities in August in the U.S., then doing a couple of Canada shows back into the U.S. in Seattle before finishing the tour in Mexico City. So I'd already been eyeing tickets for some of the dates in 2024. At least one. I don't think I could do more than one, honestly, because it's, 2 nights every city and you got to be there for the full weekend. And it's not like I can just go to the show, come home and go to the next show.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my buddy yesterday that I'm going to Detroit with, and we were talking about, he asked me, he said, hey, are you thinking of going to any shows next year? I said, yeah, I'm really thinking of Boston. Foxborough, where the Patriots play over at Gillette Stadium there. Because I've seen them there before, and my friends that I saw them there are going to that show that I saw them there with. So I was like, yeah, I'm thinking Boston. I was like, Chicago would be cool. Minneapolis would be cool. But like, I can't justify doing probably more than one. Like I wish those dates were spread out more. Like I wish one of those dates was the same day as like the Seattle show, because then I might be able to do both. Like I'm not gonna be able to pull off going to Seattle, I don't think. But the idea being like, well, if I definitely want to do one of the, at least, one set of shows next year. So my buddy says, well, I may have a couple of tickets for Boston in my back pocket. I'm like, really? And he sends me the picture, the image of what tickets he has, and he's got Snake Pit passes for Boston next year, so I might get Snake Pit passes for Boston next year. So that'd be cool. Like we got early access floor passes this year in Detroit. We've got the early access floor passes, so we're gonna be up front anyway. But to be in the Snake Pit would be just amazing. He said it was like a bucket list item for him, so he pulled the trigger on some tickets. And I'm like, well, shit, yeah, I'm totally down to go if you're fucking, if that's an offer, So.
My concern is the Snake Pit. You just gotta take a piss.
You fucking leave the Snake Pit and you go take a piss.
You go right into the stage?
His plan is to...
I just thought like you're stuck there, you gotta suffer.
I mean, this is not serious. Do not take this seriously. This is a joke. His plan is to pull up the floorboards in the middle of the Snake Pit and shit on the Patriots logo at midfield. So, you know.
I don't know. He'll be the first one to do it. I don't know.
Well, we were talking about it because, he said, it's been my lifelong dream to shit on the Patriots logo at midfield at Gillette Stadium.
I don't know if you're going to get away with it. Right?
Yeah, right. Anyway, but I'm like, yeah, well, it's going to be covered by, they're going to have like the floor over the field. Like they're not going to let you just walk on the field. But there is just outside the stadium another grassy patch with a Patriots logo on it that me and my friends kind of made sure to kind of walk across, as like a sign of disrespect. My friend, because, Buffalo Bills, me, because everybody at that point, Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. No, the fuck he's not. Joe Montana's still the greatest of all time. Anyway, so yeah, he's got, but then he's like, no, I got snake pit passes. Like, oh, then you probably could literally pull up a floorboard and shit on the logo at midfield if you wanted to. He's not going to do it. Anyway. But yeah, John, where is Santa right now?
Where's Santa right now?
Yeah, where's Santa right now?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, probably. I mean...
He's still on vacation.
Yeah. The man works one night a year.
53 days left?
When he ain't working, they don't put a tracker on that man. He could go wherever the fuck he want.
He's getting a tan right now.
Probably. I don't know. We've seen him places, haven't we? Seen him at like shows.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
Santa's awesome.
Speaking of shows, you missed this whole bit where I spent some money today.
Yeah.
I bought 2 tickets for the Buffalo Ska Fest 2024.
You did?
I did. Blind early bird passes, they call them, because we don't know who's playing yet. They're announcing the lineup in January, so it's like, fuck it, I'm buying 2 tickets. I don't even know who the fuck's going with me. I'm just buying 2 fucking tickets.
What day does that fall into?
It's a Saturday. Saturday, July 13th.
I made it to the last one.
Was that?
I was at the last one.
Yeah, you were. You showed up super late. You were my.
I still came though.
Yeah. Well, you got invited at the last minute though, because like it was somebody else's ticket. So
yeah. You
get that a lot, don't you? You just get invited to shit because. Well, now people get invited because you don't take your fucking tickets.
I know. So I'm always working.
Yeah, John, have you been a good boy?
I like to think. I'm pretty sure. I'm reliable.
John's pretty sure he's been a good boy this year.
Yes. I watch you guys when you guys party. Especially our rock star singer.
I say you don't gotta watch me. You're talking about me partying.
He's the dad of the band.
Yeah. I'm the guy who has to tell you, no, she didn't overdose, dude. She's fine. She's coherent. She's answering your questions. She's holding a conversation with you. She's fine. Like, she knows what she's doing.
She scares me. I'm afraid of Jill.
I saw the pictures from Saturday night, so.
It proves everything.
Yeah. I'm just like, I am so.
I look good. I love that. I like that outfit I had on. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, back to work.
Yeah, it was the best was silk.
Keep getting these very large jobs, and I don't start them until like the day before, and I'm like, why the fuck did I wait so long to start this? I got one that's due. Actually, I think it's due the day before I leave. No, the day I leave for New Jersey, it's due. So I got to get it started. I'm getting burnt coal. Yeah, I'm sure I am. I don't know.
Burnt coal.
I've been so naughty this year. Santa's given me coal.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I mean, how awful of a human being I am. Anyway.
No, I don't believe you're getting coal.
I don't believe I'm getting coal either.
You do a lot for everybody.
Yep.
Especially me.
Yep.
I'm a handful of itself.
Like, all right, John, you wanted to see the Interrupters. I bought you a ticket. Let's go. What the fuck you mean you can't go?
I bought you a ticket to, what was the other
Sabres
one?
game?
Sabres game. What do you mean you can't go?
Well, the fucked up thing is, like, we're talking about where you want to sit, and you're like, I want to sit here. I'm like, cool, I got tickets. I'm going to buy the tickets right now. I bought the tickets, and then you're like, what day's the game?
Tuesday. Everything falls on a Tuesday.
Getting down with the Tinder bitches, Jasmine says.
You're getting down with the Tinder bitches?
Apparently I am. I don't know.
Oh, you have a party?
Dude, I don't even know the last time I opened Tinder. Laura's in jail because of you.
What did I do?
John didn't do anything. It was Jay the Skeleton that made you do all that stuff.
Yes. And why you...
And as we all know, John and Jay the Skeleton are, different people.
Yes. We are different people. We are not the same. Get that straight. We'll prove it.
Laura's the
We're
one
going
who's
to prove it. We're going to prove it. Next week, we're going to prove that me and Jay the Skeleton ain't the same person.
Next week, okay.
Next week, we're going to be on the show together.
Wow. Okay.
We're gonna do the weather. Me and Jay the Skeleton are gonna do the freaking weather next show.
That is a bold claim.
It will happen.
Especially we don't know if there's going to be a show next week because we don't know when band practice is going to be.
Whenever we have a show, we will be on the same show together doing the weather. I will prove to you that I'm not Jay the Skeleton.
All right, John's going to prove he's not Jay the Skeleton.
LOL. Okay, John. All right. I'm going to make your head spin. You'll see. You'll see. He knows.
Yeah. Laura wants to know what happened to the weather report.
I don't know. Well, since I'm here.
Since he's here.
Hello, I am John with your weather report. Holy shit, what we got going here? Fuck. I don't like... It is 38 degrees outside. Cloudy. Oh, the wind is, actually, the rain is 36 miles away. Northeast. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right, did I?
It doesn't even tell me what direction the rain is. It just says the nearest rain's 36 miles away.
I'm going to do it on my phone.
It's also telling me what my gutter guards should cost me in 2023. Anyway.
All right. Yeah.
One of these days we'll get them set up to do the fucking green screen weather report.
All right, 36 degrees outside. The highest today is 40 degrees, and the lows today is 39 degrees. But it feels like 34 degrees. I believe it because it's really cold outside. Really cold.
You see that big coat he was wearing when he got here?
Yeah. Weighs me down. Weighs me down.
Stops him from getting blown away in the wind.
So, yes, for the rest of the week, it's going to be up in the 40s and 50s. So yes, oof. It's going to get a little high and then it's going to drop. So, no more warm weather. That's a damn sure. Daily, yeah, still going to be cold. My phone doesn't really tell me crap. 0% chance of rain. Dew point is 30 degrees. That's all I really got. And, my other phone was much better reading it. This phone doesn't really tell me tomorrow's weather or next day's weather, but it just tells me, oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So tomorrow's going to be 37 degrees. And, no, tomorrow's going to be 32. Friday's going to be 37 degrees. And it's going to be in the 40s on the weekend. That's here, but I don't, you guys are watching from, not Buffalo. I can't tell you what your weather is going to be like. So, it's probably just going to be cold. So I would wear your jacket. Don't go out there and get sick. So yeah, stay warm out there, you know. But next show we have JD Skeleton and I will be doing the weather report. So yeah. All right, back to you, ThinkSoJoE.
Jasmine wants story time.
Oh fuck.
I am not going to make you read this whole thing. It is actually
Are you
deceivingly long.
You Oh my god, here we go.
Well, this is what happens when you show up 40 minutes late. All your segments get condensed into one segment.
I didn't know we were still doing this stuff.
So I have here, this is the Metal Legends alphabet. Somebody shout out a letter, and we'll make John read that particular letter. The first person who says a letter, John
Say a letter.
John can read
Son
whatever.
of a bitch.
John can read whatever letter that is in the
Thank you, Jazzy.
Metal Legends alphabet. Laura says Q.
No, son.
He's looking for Q. O-P.
All right.
There we go. Q.
Q, everybody. Here we go. Oh,
I'm
Q.
gonna have to help him with this one, I'm sure.
Q is for Queen Slayer.
Nope, Queensryche.
Queen Strike. One of the
Defining
acts of progress metal.
progressive metal.
Progressive
yes.
metal. Queen Strike found huge success. Well, I can read that. With 1988's concept album
You got this, John.
Operation Mind Claim tour with Guns N' Roses. Yeah, you picked a really good one. And Metallica followed
Dubbed
the thinking man's metal. Their music is completely
complex
and addresses important social issues.
There you go.
Now give me another one.
Oh, he wants another one. All right, give him another
Give me
letter.
another one. That was just fun for you guys.
Give him another letter. He wants another letter. I was just gonna let you get away with that. You're asking for it now.
Get me one. Come on.
Somebody hit John with another letter so he
Give
can
me
read
another
another.
letter.
Yeah.
This punishment is enough. Jay, you got it, Jazzy. Oh, there we go.
There it is. All right. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
J is for J is for Judas Priest. Though these bad boys from
Birmingham
have been breaking the law for more than 50 years. Selling over 50 million albums. And winning a Grammy. That's impressive. Leading the charge is the Silver Studded Rob Halford, one of the greats, whose legendary
falsetto.
I
know you don't know that word. So.
Yeah, the standard for metal singers. All right. Give me another one.
She already
One
said
more.
N. She wants N next.
You got it. You're going to get B too, Laura.
Jeez.
And
See, Laura's just trying to trip you up. She's giving you the hard letters, right? So anyway, that's a good one.
And okay, N is for type O negative with Black Sabbath and the Beatless.
Beatless. John, it's one of the most famous bands of all time.
What did I say?
You said Beatless.
What does it really say?
It's the Beatles.
The Beatles. Okay, I try to
To
break
be
it up.
fair.
I try to break it up.
To be fair.
I try to break it up.
To be fair, they don't spell it like you would traditionally spell the word Beatle. So
Okay, all right. Beatles as influence those boys from Brooklyn.
certainly.
Certainly earned the nickname the
Drab.
Drab 4. In 1991, they defined Gothic, right?
Yep.
Wow. Gothic metal with though debuted with their debut album Slow, Deep, and Hard, and followed it up with the platinum Bloody Kiss. Sadly, these legends departed in 2010.
Disbanded, but close
Disbanded.
enough. Close enough.
Close enough. Okay.
All right, last one, and then we got to do a
Last
song
one.
break. They said V.
B.
V. They're roasting you in the fucking chat right now.
What did I say? Say
The
something.
fucking
Say
Beatles. The fucking Beatless. John, are you sure you like music? You don't know the Beatles?
something. Okay, you know what? I have trouble reading. Okay? Okay? I know my music. Okay? I know my music for 18 years. Since I started playing music. You guys notice I can't read. You guys put me through this shit. Okay, V. This is the last one. Okay? V is for Venom.
Yes.
Formed in the 70s. This British band is
You got it, John. You're on the way.
credited
Credited.
as a major influence
Yes.
on
Thrash.
thrash and extreme metal, referring to their first album.
Lars Ulrich.
Well, I knew that. Lars Ulrich, drummer from Metallica, right?
Yes.
Favorite drummer, one of my favorites. Explain. Venom started it all with one recording. What is no ing?
One record, yeah.
One record. Their second album, Black Metal, has since became the name of the
Genre.
genre. There you go.
Steph showed up while you were reading. John is reading. John is
Hi,
reading
Steph.
children's books.
Yes, I am.
But
Better than Hooked on Phonics, I'll tell you that.
John is currently reading the Metal Legends alphabet. He was reading some passages. We got to get to a
Yes.
song break here already. That was
Why?
a quick segment.
Why? Because they
Why?
like to torture me.
Because we made him do it a couple of weeks ago, and because I had bought the monster at the end of this book, the Sesame Street book.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like showing it off on camera like a month or two ago, and John just snatches it out of my hands and starts reading it, so it became a segment. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're going to talk about this next show, which is also in Rochester. Last show we talked about was in Rochester. This one's at Photo City on Sunday night. And that is Two Shadows with Aggressive Betty, and now I can't read, Aggressive Betty, Prawn, and
Or an
Symmetrical
Alpha, yeah.
Defiance. Tickets are $15 via Eventbrite. Sunday at 7:30. It doesn't have any age listing on the thing here. But you can find more at twoshadowsofficial.com. We're going to play one of the bands that's opening that show. This is Aggressive Betty and the song called Regime on All WNY. Think So Joe Show. That was Aggressive Betty on All WNY Think So Joe Show. The song called Regime. Catch them at Photo City Music Hall in Rochester.
Pretty good.
That was killer.
Like
I was gonna put them last, but it was like for whatever reason, I thought they were like way like one of those like really like aggressive fucking like can't understand a word the guy is saying metal bands.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though we've played them before, and I should realize that they are not that type of band. They're more my speed of, you know, what I like to listen to. So, you know, but I was like, nah, we'll just put this other band at the end, and because they're both playing Sunday. So. And I didn't want to really end with like anything that was just like, you know, burnt metal bullshit, you know, which that is not. So, yeah, anyway. I'm going to put on the Sabres game in the studio because I was trying to get it on my tablet, on my iPad, and they're like, oh, no, you can't watch this. It's like, wait, why can't I watch this? It's on fucking TNT. I get TNT. So we're going to try this again. Let's see. Live. You got it muted right now, so you're not going to hear it while I'm trying to get the Sabres game on. Channels. TNT. It's not, why won't it, it's telling me this content is unavailable due to rights restrictions or because it is not included with your subscription. What the fuck? I get TNT. Why can't I watch this nationally televised hockey game? That's some bullshit. I'm going to be complaining to Hulu later because I wanted to watch this hockey game.
John, you look upset. Why aren't you happy? Happy Joe?
Yeah.
Is it Laura?
Yeah.
Laura? Now you're taking over Joe?
And now you got you had Jasmine in the comments earlier encouraging her. Like, I think it's funny. Well, we fucking don't. Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
How did she find us?
I don't know.
Joe isn't upset.
No, I'm never upset. I'm always in it. Well, you know, I am a little peeved that I can't watch this hockey game that I should get with my fucking cable package.
I'm upset. I'm emo. So,
Yeah.
I'm upset. That's what we do.
Why the fuck would a nationally televised game be blacked out? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know. I mean, we could always like get the game by other means, but I'm not up for doing all that while we're on the air. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So if you're in the Rochester area this weekend, that's gonna be a cool show to check out, I think. Two Shadows with Aggressive Betty and a few other bands. And let me see, what's this say? It says, after completion of the album, the band was ecstatic to announce they inked a deal with Rock Shop Records. This is Two Shadows, by the way. And released a brand new track, Scratching at the Surface, on Friday, November 13th, 2020. Hey, they released, the band they're opening for released a song on my birthday in 2020.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just saw November 13th. I'm like, what about November 13th?
And she's a...
Jasmine says, I once interrupted Dad while he was watching hockey, and I was scared to talk to him for 2 weeks.
Don't interrupt with hockey.
Nah.
No, he's not. I interrupt him all the time.
Yeah, he does.
Good job.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this year on my birthday, I'm going to be riding home from Detroit. So
I'm going to bring the birthday cake to the show.
I guess. I don't know. I was before I even knew about like 72 seasons and the M72 tour and all that, I saw the Facebook event page for the Detroit shows. I have no idea why, but I just saw like, oh, Metallica at Ford Field in Detroit, November 11th, or November 10th and 12th.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, that can't be real, right? Because I've seen fake event pages, you know, like people will make event pages for shit that is not happening, and just to fuck with people, I guess. I don't know. Just like Laura pretends to be Paul Rudd to fuck with people. Anyway, so I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I went to Metallica.com. And when I got to Metallica.com, the whole fucking page is yellow. And it says, new album, new tour, new single. Like, really? And then I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to go see them in Detroit. Because that's my birthday weekend. And it's the actor Paul Rudd. That's who's...
That's Laura.
That's who's watching us right now is the actor
Yeah,
Paul
okay.
Rudd.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, so they announced this tour, and my buddy Dennis texts me like as soon as he hears about it. He says, "Okay, where are we going?" I said, "Detroit." He said, "Detroit, it is." And so we've been planning this this trip. The last payment for the Airbnb came out yesterday. So we're good to go. All we got to do is go there and enjoy the show now. We got tickets, we got Airbnb, we got everything we need. So
Yeah.
everything's already paid for and good to go. So it's going to be a good time. Get to go enjoy some Metallica.
Yep.
Get to see Ice Nine Kills for the 5th fucking time in 2 years.
Come on, you're starting to like them.
Dude, I was talking to somebody last night because they, last night being Halloween, of course, they posted something about their kid they didn't think Ice Nine Kills was like Halloween music. And
Bullshit.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go see them for the 5th time in 2 years next year or next
saying
week.
more than me.
Next week. And they're like, oh, I would love to see them. I'm like, yeah, I haven't intentionally seen them yet, but I think they would be much better on their own shows because, like, the first time I saw them was in Vegas, right? I saw them in Vegas at, what the fuck is the name of the stadium? Allegiant Stadium out there where the Raiders play.
Yeah.
Terribly, if you want to call that playing. Anyway, which Jimmy G just got benched because, like, they thought, oh, we're getting an elite quarterback. No, you're getting a guy who played for the San Francisco 49ers. That doesn't make him an elite quarterback. That just means that he literally could hand the ball to Debo and win a fucking football game. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. I saw him in Vegas, and that's an indoor, they got a roof on the stadium. And it was just a stage. It wasn't anything fancy, it was just a stage. So that was pretty cool. Like, that was probably more akin to what you would see on an actual Ice Nine Kills show. Mm-hmm. And then for some reason, they put Greta Van Fleet in between them and Metallica. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I've seen that show 3 times. But anyway, but then when we saw them in Buffalo, it was different because it was outside. And they had a snake pit. Mm-hmm. So the stage was not like just a traditional stage. It had like where they could walk around it and everything, which Ice Nine Kills took advantage of. Greta Van Fleet stood in one spot and fucking played, which is, again, it would probably be better to see Greta Van Fleet on their own shows than on a Metallica show.
Yeah.
But I feel like being outside and it's sunny and you can see literally everything going on is like, I feel like that's a detriment to an Ice Nine Kills show, and that was the same case in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
And that was the same case in New York. And in New York, I was, 50 yards away from the fucking stage. So it wasn't, I don't feel like these are ideal. And especially with this big stage they got now, because it's a big in the round stage that takes up basically almost an entire football field.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like it isn't the ideal setting to see a band like Ice Nine Kills who relies on the atmosphere of their shows.
Well, technically they are on their own tour, but they're doing,
right.
They're doing a Metallica tour,
Right.
So
Well, they're doing one day a week at most with Metallica, so it's it's easy for them to also do their own thing.
Because they're with the Avatar on New Year's Day.
With Avatar on New Year's Day, and nobody told me about this.
Yeah, that's their own tour.
Where's the closest they're coming?
I'm not sure.
We need to find out, and we need to go. Avatar and fucking New Year's Day?
And
I'll go see Ice Nine Kills again with Avatar and fucking New Year's Day.
And I think
Jasmine, New Year's Day.
in this moment.
In this moment, okay, I can do in this moment. I like in this moment.
That's an announced tour.
I would
hope they're coming here now.
I would take. Well, we're gonna find out where the fucking.
Hopefully, it's not on a Tuesday.
Right. Well, we're gonna let's see. Ice Nine Kills tour. We're gonna find out. 2023 tour dates. Let's see. Ice Nine Kills official website. I don't want to pre-order your album. I want to see your tour dates. Oh, here we go. Tour. Wait, it was up there and it went away. There it is. Tour. Tour. Here we go. November.
Anywhere close.
Cincinnati next week. Next Wednesday, actually. I was gonna say Ford Field in Detroit, but I'm already going to that. Daly's Place in Florida, Orlando, Atlanta, Maine, Connecticut, New York. Ooh, the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York. When is that? It's Monday, November 27th. I want to go to New York after Thanksgiving. I want to see the fucking big tree, right? That might be an excuse. Yeah, not really anywhere near here. Chicago. Oh, no, that's with Metallica.
Yeah, they're not coming here.
Yeah, not really super close. New York's probably Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
That's the closest.
It's a Friday. Let's see. It doesn't say. Oh, Ice Nine Kills in this moment. Avatar, New Year's Day, First Summit Arena in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, which is where in Pennsylvania? Oh, it's like close to Pittsburgh. Dude, I'm down.
December 1st?
December 1st. I don't want to buy tickets right now because I just bought those Ska Fest tickets and I got this Metallica shit, but I am totally down to go to fucking Pittsburgh and see them on December 1st. I'm totally fucking down. And I don't even give a fuck about the two headlining bands. I want to see it. I want to see New Year's Day and fucking Avatar. You ever see Avatar?
No,
Avatar's
I heard good things.
fucking amazing.
I heard good things. I listened to one of their songs they played on Octane, on satellite radio. But
You know Karina's sister Allison, right? You've met her. Does she seem like a very excitable person to you?
No.
We saw Avatar together. They were opening for Hell Yeah. And she wanted to see Avatar. I wanted to see Hell Yeah. I'd never heard of Avatar before this. And they come out, they bring out these like big column things, right? That obviously the columns are going to drop and they're going to be inside them.
Yeah.
And she just, they're in there. They're in there. She was super fucking excited. Like, I've never seen, like, I've known Allison for years. I've never seen her that excited over anything. And when Avatar was about to start playing, she was so stoked. And I'm just like, I saw them and I'm like, well, you know, I've seen Marilyn Manson before. What the fuck do I need to see these guys for? But they're so fucking good. Like when they first came out on stage, I'm like, yo, I've seen Marilyn Manson. This is nothing. And then like by the end of the show, I'm like, yo, these guys are really fucking good. So I would love to see them.
I met New Year's Day.
Who hasn't met New Year's Day?
They worked at when I worked at Rapid Theater, and they came.
Jasmine literally posted a picture of herself with Ash Costello a couple of days ago.
She can fucking scream, sing.
She was on fucking NXT last week.
I helped out and built their drum set once when they played here. So.
Oh, where's this picture now? Jasmine posted. There it is. There's Jasmine with Ash Costello, and of course I have the infamous story of how I became Ash Costello's favorite hotel front desk clerk.
You told me about that, but I didn't know you knew Avatar and New Year's Day.
Well, I don't know. I
know you listened. I didn't know you listened to them.
Oh yeah. And fucking In This Moment. The only band on that show I don't fucking listen to is Ice Nine Kills.
I met her.
I heard she wasn't very nice, Maria Brink.
No, she hid on her bus.
Yeah.
She didn't really come out.
I heard from Brian that she wasn't very nice.
No,
so,
Brian was at that show. And he was
Yeah.
not happy.
yeah. Brian said she wasn't very nice.
Yeah. She just
But-
hide.
But yeah, I
She
mean,
was very, I don't know. Brian said she was rude though.
Brody saw Avatar on their first U.S. tour, and they tried to pull him on stage. Yeah, I was I was not sure what to expect. I knew Allison really liked them, and like, because I wanted to go see Hell Yeah, and Allison's like, I gotta see Avatar, we gotta go, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then she was super excited, and then after they finished playing, I'm like, yo, okay, that was actually pretty good. So. I really liked them. And that was back before I was like, not listening to Marilyn Manson. So,
So that PA is that'd be probably
that's probably the best
closest opportunity to see.
unless there's anything close to Idaho. Not that anything you have right now is going to get us to Idaho.
No.
I mean, you got leases on the good cars, so you can't really drive it to Idaho. But anyway, I don't think it's coming to Idaho anyway. Let me see. South Carolina, Indiana, Ohio.
I don't know when they start touring.
When do they start touring?
Are they on tour
I think they're on tour now. They're playing Indiana on Friday, and they're playing St. Louis with Metallica on Sunday. Indianapolis
they're busy
on Tuesday. Yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about this Metallica tour is it allows these other bands to also go out on their own tours. So like, Pantera was on their own tour, and like Ice Nine Kills is on their own tour, but they can take a Friday or a Sunday respectively to do these Metallica shows. I am super excited for Friday to see Mammoth because I fucking missed them in New York.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I am super excited to see them. I saw the tail end of Panterish. I saw
Cherish.
I saw Ice Nine Kills. I saw Five Flavor Fruit Punch.
My favorite food.
I saw all those. So I'm super excited to finally get to see Mammoth. I was looking forward to seeing them in Jersey, and I got there so fucking late because of that train wreck. But fucking, I'm super stoked, and I'm just really looking forward to getting to go Panterish, the cover band. Yeah.
I checked out that new freaking Daughtry still playing, and they got really heavy.
Did they?
Oh,
That
yeah.
doesn't surprise me though, because like even when he was on American Idol, he was like him and like that fucking what was that other
Holy
dude?
Shit.
Who was that other dude on fucking Idol that same year? Bo something.
Yeah, he's adding breakdowns and screaming. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
Oh, dude. I saw he did a video. He came out and sang "Scars" with Papa Roach.
Yeah.
And I saw a backstage video of him with Jacoby Shaddix
Yeah, doing an acoustic.
Yeah, like like basically rehearsing for that. Yeah, no, Daughtry. It doesn't surprise me. Daughtry got fucking heavy.
You heard about this new Creed tour?
I have heard about this new Creed tour.
It's crazy. All these bands getting back together.
Dude, there are bands on this Creed tour that I want to see. Like, I am literally like, yo, I will go see the openers. If it was any other venue besides Darien Lake, I'd go see the openers and leave.
Are they going to Darien Lake?
They're playing Darien Lake
Holy shit.
with Switchfoot and
Switchfoot still together?
let me see who this Darien Lake show is. Because it's Creed. Let me see, Creed, Darien Lake.
I didn't know they were still together.
Creed Summer of '99 tour. Switchfoot's on this tour. I don't know if they're necessarily on the Darien Lake date, but I know whoever's on the Darien Lake date are bands I want to see, but that I don't want to necessarily see at Darien Lake, and I definitely don't want to see with Creed.
Three Doors Down and Finger 11.
Finger 11's one of the Finger 11. I think is one of the bands playing this show. Let me see. No, I don't want the fucking pre-sale. I just want to know who's on this fucking bill with them. I'm just trying, and we got to get to a song break soon, but I want to just at least
Yeah,
tell
we
you
gotta
who's
get out of here.
Creed coming to Darien Lake. Special guests. So the whole tour, and I don't know who the Buffalo ones are. I'd have to find the flyer. But the openers for the tour are Three Doors Down, Daughtry, Switchfoot, Tonic, Big Wreck, and Finger 11. I think it's Finger 11 and either Tonic or Switchfoot that are opening the Darien Lake bill. And either way, I would love to see both of the openers. But, and even if it was Three Doors Down, I haven't seen them either. I'd like to see them. But I would go and leave before Creed came on if they were at somewhere better than fucking Darien Lake. I'm not going to Darien Lake for that shit. All right, we got to get out of here. We got one more song to talk about here, one more band to talk about. Get into a little overtime. That's all good. And that is Blue Envy, who are playing at the Bug Jar on Sunday at 8 p.m. with CPS and the Safety Break. Well, not the Safety Break, but Safety Break. It's a $10 cover, 21 and up at the door, 18 to 20-year-old entry with advanced tickets only, which are available at bugjar.com until 12:30 p.m., day of the show. Everybody put their information in here, for the most part. We didn't get ages on that last one, but that's okay. We'll forgive them. So Blue Envy, Sunday at 8 p.m. with CPS and Safety Break at the Bug Jar in Rochester. Go check them out. And if you want to hear them before you go, this song is called I Stand With Them on all WNY Think So Joe show.
I'll be better on time. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good night.
We'll see you next week.